Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It's time for your First Alert forecast update. Thank you for checking on in with this live stream. Got a lot of great positive things to talk about in this forecast. It is going to be a great transition into the upcoming weekend. And a good morning again. I am WYS First Alert meteorologist Tony Chivaroli. We are going to be seeing a lot of sunshine out there for the next few days, but changes are coming, even though more of the sky cover is going to be pretty similar as we make the push later into this day, even getting into Saturday, into Sunday. It's all about the temperature swing now. What is going to be differing air masses trying to basically push their way into South Carolina. First and foremost, everything is going to be cooler and drier today, but then as we get into the weekend and really see more of the heart of these temperatures trying to, start making a big rise into the upcoming rest of next week, it's going to be all about big changes. So let's get there. Let's see how warm it's going to get. And this is easily going to be a forecast, I would think. A lot of you will be thinking about getting those ACs cranking again. We are seeing our capital city under these blue skies, and Columbia downtown, it's looking lovely there right now. We are consistently getting a wind speed today that will still be churning up into the afternoon. It's going to be a bit cooler, a bit breezy, but you have the lighter jacket on, a quarter zip. It's going to be a good morning for you. Let's see right now some of these temperatures as they have been settled into a lot of upper 50s for the most part to start out the day. We haven't really had the ability to rise up drastically because we're not going to see things really being in our favor in an overall sense. This has just been an air mass that's moved over us now where humidity has taken a good step back. Temperatures will consistently feel a little bit cooler just because of the wind speeds that will still be gusting later today. Right now, seeing more of a wind out of the south and west, but that will likely still slightly take a bump towards the west and northwest into this afternoon, just the way things are looking right now and how temperatures are trending. If it was more of a wind that would consistently be out of the south and west, more of that flow, we would actually see some temperatures climbing closer to 80 today. That's just not going to be the case. Right now we see sunny conditions, windy ones as well. We're going to be getting to a high temp around 72. Still a nice day, still gorgeous. The blue skies are going to be overhead, and that is going to be something we could just truly take solace in and also take that with us all the way through the upcoming weekend. But getting through, of course, more of these temperatures, we're now focusing on, okay, where's this big rise going to happen? How is it going to be impacting any events around the region? And just how, of course, you should be dressing as well. Let's see this now as we make that look onward too, because I still have to focus on why it's staying cooler today, where the wind will be coming from. First and foremost, as I said, out of the west northwest this afternoon, and we'll still get gusts today that could be around 30 miles an hour or so. So these will be whipping out there, even though it seemingly is a gorgeous day and we're well past the cold front that already made its way through. It just doesn't matter, because you have to remember, and obviously this isn't not just going to be something you keep on the top of your head, but just to go over today, wind speeds can still ramp up on the tail edge of a powerful cold front the following day, just the way that the wind pattern will continue. It still basically is the after effects of it, but just going through the motions of how we see things going on in upper levels of the atmosphere to down here at the surface. When this cold front rolls through, it's still going to be bringing us these winds the next day. It's not going to bring us any rain. It's not going to bring us any storms, but we're still going to be seeing these impacts. As we go through our Friday, that's what we have to deal with. Then into the weekend, we get to our impressive warming trend, and this is where, of course, we're really seeing things hitting their stride. I am talking a consistency of 80s, not for one day, not for 2 days, but for several days going into next week. It's going to be all about temperatures making a huge rebound to above average levels. We're not going to be getting away from a southerly flow, and with a lot of sunshine out there, there's really nothing to stop these temperatures from warming. So if you've been waiting for a bit more of some summery feels, breaking out the tank tops, the swimsuits, actually maybe getting your sweat on outside for some outdoor activity or chores, whatever you need to get accomplished, it's just going to be something where more warmth is going to be a big factor. Now today, it's not. We also celebrate the grilled cheese, if you didn't know. Love of these food national holidays, especially one nice and simple. You can jazz this up in more of a fancy sense. I've seen some fancy grilled cheeses at some restaurants, but this is just going to be another easy order at a lot of local restaurants if you're just looking for a quick bite. We got cooler high temperatures with the windy conditions around for today, but how about this into your weekend, my friends? We see the mid-70s tomorrow, the mid-80s on Sunday. Those temperatures rising, the sun is out. Soak it up and just get out there for so many great outdoor events. There's going to be so much going on around the Midlands, not even just in our capital city tomorrow, but of course a lot of this all does culminate on Sunday. Got the Gamecocks Championship Parade for the ladies, 2 p.m. downtown on Main Street. It's going to be great. It's going to be a big event, thousands of people down there. So make sure you, of course, try to just take part in some of these things going on around the community. And also another good one for Saturday, I'll be there as well tomorrow, at Bark to the Park, a great event where there's hundreds of people that bring their dogs to Saluda Shoals Park, and another great effort to raise money for Palmetto Lifeline. So that's going to be going on Saturday. If you just want to look some stuff up around your area, look it up on Google, check our website, check social media, everything, of course, you need to know as you go on forward. But as you have checked in with your forecast, thank you again for finding this live stream, as we've been able to chat about warming temperatures, sunshine, nice and easy does it with that forecast, as long as, of course, when you look into next week, you're starting to take more of that sun and heat safety seriously again. You got to make sure you're keeping yourselves, your kids, and your pets safe as we see those temperatures make a good push upward. Thank you again for taking a check-in of your First Alert Forecast update. You can always find that here. And, of course, along with all community events, we have great stories on that as well. Want to make sure I'm giving a shout-out to our website, wistv.com. Or if you need a little bit more of those news updates and you just like finding them here on the live stream, well, that's coming up in just a little bit. Closer to 9 o'clock, you can take a check of a few stories. What's new this morning as we make this push into our Friday and look towards a gorgeous upcoming weekend. Thank you again, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Be smart, be safe for any fun weekend plans.